Here we are in the middle of September 2011, back in the greenhouse, and we've made some changes this week in how we do things. We've added this 250-gallon buffer tank and associated filter tower things to help settle out more of the solids and try and get the water a little cleaner, a little more biofiltering, and hopefully improve the conditions in the tank. We're doing our darndest here to push the limits, if you will, of what the fish tank can hold. Give you a little bit of an idea here. There's the tilapia hanging out down there. They tend to stay out of the sun, so you won't see too many of them. But here we have about 600 or 700 gallons. We don't have it full. Our full capacity would be just a couple gallons short of 1,000. So we're keeping it down a little bit. These guys are jumpers, and by golly, one of them actually made it completely out of the tank last night. We managed to get him back in before it did more than amaze him. So, but anyway, there's about 600 fish in here. We've tried to thin it down a little bit. You can see we've got some smaller tanks back here. These are each about 275 at the level they're sitting at. These are 330-gallon IBC totes with top cut off. And you can see we use the tops here, turn them upside down, and use them for grow trays. And then, of course, we've added a few others. And you can see the plants really enjoy this. It's good for everybody, so to speak. Let's walk around here to the other side now and get a better look at the plants. You see we're growing some marigolds and some spearmint. There's strawberry there. Up here on top we've got zucchini and some chives. Some irises in there just to get more root system in there, because the plant roots help clean the water. You can see we irrigate over the top. You kind of see the spray bars peeking through. And then down here you can see it stand out pretty good. And we irrigate manually 4 or 5, sometimes 6 times a day. And you can see the plants are doing rather well. We put the marigolds and the spearmint in here to help drive off some of the insects, because of course we don't want to use anything but natural means to control the insects. And duckweed trays down here on the end. Catch that. Duckweed helps clean the water. That drains or runs from top to bottom. That runs 24/7. Helps clean the water. This only runs 4 or 5 times a day through the grow beds, depending on how we feel. You just catch a glimpse there of the vine running through. I think that's cantaloupe. We'll have to wait until it sets some fruit till we find out what that's doing. But this has been our major project here. Seeing as how we're really pushing the limits on what the fish tank can support here, this big 1,000-gallon. We had to introduce lots of moving water, lots of spray bars, lots of individual drips, trying to get more oxygen into the water. You see here we doubled up on the drain out of the biomedia tank. This is our bacteria culture that helps convert all of our ammonia waste into nitrites and nitrates. And up here is just a settling tray right above it. And then on top we have a 5-gallon bucket with just some green scrubby pads and other things like that to help take the solids out of the water. And the big pipe you see going up here across the top is a siphon, so that should anything happen to one of the two pumps that are making this system work, anything happens to them, the water in the two tanks will automatically level itself out. And that's doing pretty well. I don't know if we can get it to show up on film in the video here. No, it doesn't look like it's showing up very well. But we could actually see from the solids dispersal off the bottom of the siphon that it was indeed working as we had planned. And then you can see over here we have the pump that feeds water across to our filter tower through the black pipe there. And lots of aeration getting into the water. It's the other thing we were having a lot of difficulty with, is keeping enough oxygen in the water for a 1 pound fish for every gallon of water. That's about 7 times denser than it ought to be. All right, well, there you have, and you can see we put up some shade screens. We were getting too much algae, so we cut off some of the sun so that we wouldn't get quite so much algae growing. It's still there, but it's not enough that the fish can't keep up with it, because they love the algae. You can see on the side of the tank here that there is some algae above the water line there. That's what the dark color is on the blue. That's a green algae. And every once in a while we run the water level up above the algae, and the fish just come around and clean it off. They think it's a great snack. All right, well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and update on all the fun things going on here.